Welcome into Tuesday, everyone. Sorry we are a bit late coming on. It is summer camp time. And it is the first week where we have had all the students. So I'm a little crazy. But I still wanted to take time to do our Tuesday tips for parents, and we are talking about academic summer fun. That is one of the things that we make sure that we include in our summer camp for kids. So I thought, hey, why not give parents ideas about fun things that they can do to let their kids learn. And you're even sort of tricking them sometimes because you can make games out of it. It can just be different things that are spur of the moment that you look up, that you do, but it's fun and it keeps the brain engaged. And again, if we go back and we reread or we rewatch the videos on our dopamine, serotonin, endorphins, oxytocin, all of those good things, those good chemicals that we need, if we combine all of those things and some sunshine and some high fives and prompting good behavior in with all of this academic summer fun, the kids really and truly don't even know it is learning. So what can you do? Well, depends on the age. Our really young ones, say the 3, 4, maybe even 5-year-olds, just go outside and explore things. Things that we now take for granted are very new to them. So, depending on where you grew up, go outside, let them look around for maybe some different types of bugs and just try to identify what kind of bug is that. Is that a bug that's dangerous for you? Is that one that's not dangerous? Why does that particular insect or bug exist? Does it help a certain kind of flower, like the bees, they pollinate the flowers? Does it eat a different type of animal that is dangerous to us? What is it that particular insect or animal or bug does for our environment and our ecosystem? Those are great things, and it gives you an opportunity. You may even learn some things yourself. Your child may spot something that you're really not sure, and you can break out dear old Google on your phone and look it up. Or you all could take pictures of different things and go look them up when you get back. You could identify different types of flowers, different colors of flowers, different smells of flowers. All of these things for that age are very new, and it stimulates the brain. And it even helps them to begin to associate smells, looks, colors with different things, which turns into them learning how to associate different emotions with different words. It's just an association game, really. So they can associate a certain smell with roses or a certain color with a certain bug, and it just seems so overly simple to us, but yet to them it is such a great learning experience. They're having fun, and they're with their family, their parents, they're bonding all at the same time. If they are at a point where maybe they can start to identify some letters or some numbers as you're going down the road signs, speed limit signs, let them call out the number, see how many they can get right. Go down the road and see how many 3s you can find. You know, I think most kids know how to play the little game I Spy. I spy with my little eye, and then you say something yellow or green or round or whatever. You could do that going down the road with numbers and letters. There's enough signs, enough different things. They can see how many A's they can pick out, or 3s, or whatever it may be. They can even use the license plates of cars going by to try to identify some of them. Again, it causes that brain to work. If they're up in the age group 6 to some extent, they start beginning to read some letters. Some even younger than that, they can read some very simple books. And then the older groups, they can read more difficult books. They go to the chapter books, they go to novels, they go to different things. Start your own reading club. Let them pick the book that you're going to read. So you read the book, and every night at dinner or on the weekends or at X time, everybody's going to tell what their favorite thing was about the book. what their favorite character is, what did they learn from the book. Whatever it may be, it's just something that you're doing together and it's fun. Or maybe you even do it of, okay, who can get through this book the fastest and still remember what it's about. Anything that you can think of that's creative. Or you read a book, or you read a certain number of chapters out of a book, and then you draw a picture about what you think that part of the book was about. Who has the best picture? Who can have the most details in the pictures? So that is causing their brain to think in a couple of different ways. Number one, they're learning language skills, English skills. They're learning reading skills, comprehension, better vocabulary. And then they're also taking that to a different portion of the brain, and they're learning to be creative with that. And they're drawing pictures and using colors and all of those different things to display and depict what it is that they have learned. But again, it's a little bit of a competition, or it's a fun game about it. You can even use the video games. Okay, maybe if they have done their behavior contract, or if it's not a contract yet because they're not old enough, you have it with the stars on the refrigerator, or however that you do it so that they have an opportunity to earn time for different things. If their time is in video game because they love the video game, make different little competitions out of it. Make it so that they show you how to play. And they explain about the game. Why is this person called this? What is it that they do? Why do you think they're doing that? How is it that they came into creation? How do you think somebody thought about that? And if you were the video game creator, what video game would you create? What would be the name of the characters? What would they do? What would they jump over? What would they do, really? I mean, video games, there are so many different ones. It could be cars, motorcycles. It could be martial arts ones. It could be anything. What would they create? Why would they create it? What would the characters be? What colors would they be? Maybe even have them to draw that. And then what could you do? You could act out the video game with your child. You could be one side, your child the other, whatever it may be. It just gives your child a way to use their brain in a creative manner based around something that they like, that their parents are also involved with. Not a whole lot of ideas here today, but a few. Hopefully it sparks something in you based around what your child likes. So the more of this that you can do over the summer, and the more fun that you can have with your child doing it, the more they're using their brain, the more they're creating that working memory and that fluid intelligence, and the better off they're going to be whenever they go back to school, whether they are a traditional school or a year-round school. Hopefully, again, this has helped a little bit. If you have particular questions, or if you have suggestions of things that your kids like to do in the summer that you consider learning fun, post it below. Other parents can use the same thing. Let's all be that village. Let's all be the village for one another. If you do need anything from us in particular, again, you can comment below, or you can even give us a call or text at 336-270-6825, and I do look forward to seeing you next Tuesday.